All right, welcome back. Um, we've learned how to make a class. We've learned how to make the main method that's going to contain all of our code that's going to run. Well, now let's do something. Um, so a computer basically has four functions that it can do. It accepts input, it stores input, it processes that input, and it creates output. So we're going to focus on that last bit where the computer can give the user output, which the way it does that is printing. Now, um, before we talk about print commands, text data in Java is called strings. And that's pretty uniform across programming languages. They call that because it's a string of characters. Like we've strung A and B and semicolon, and we've strung it all together, and now it's a string of characters. And we know that it's text data and not the name of a command or a function or something because it's in quotes. Okay. So again, strings, text data has to be in quotes for it to be read that way. The print commands are system.out.print and system.out.println. This stands for line. Okay, so both of these will print. The only difference is print line will also start a new line. If you just do print, it'll just keep printing on the same line until you tell it to go to the next one. Okay. In Java, every command has a semicolon at the end. That says this is where this stops. Now, be careful. You don't want to put semicolons on your headings. That will break everything and cause all sorts of fun errors that are hard to find. So headings don't end in a semicolon, but every command ends in a semicolon. Okay, so system.out.print hello. Again, you'll see that our text here is in quotes. Now, look what happens when I delete a quote. How it changes colors. Those colors are there to remind you, oh yeah, that's a string. But the stuff in black is commands and variable names and everything else that belongs in Java. So pay attention to that color. It's there to help you. So I'm going to run my program. Now you'll notice hello world is all on one line. But when I print out world, it jumps to the next line because it was a println. Okay. You'll also notice it didn't think to put a space between there. Computers are dumb. So if you want a space, guess what? You have to tell it that you want a space. Okay. So there is your basic print commands.